Thank you for joining our press conference from Albany, New York. Today we have with us the Rensselaer County Executive, who is in the office with us. We are expecting the Albany County Executive, Michael Breslin, momentarily. On the line with us today, we have County Executive Barbara Fiala from Broome County, Chemung County Executive Tom Santulli, Dutchess County Executive Bill Steinhaus, Oneida County Executive Tony Picente, Orange County Executive Edward Diana, representing Putnam County Executive the Deputy John Tully. In Rensselaer, as I mentioned, we have the Rensselaer County Executive Kathleen Jimeno, Scott Vanderhoff from Rockland County, Steve Levy from Suffolk County, the Suffolk County Executive, and representing Westchester County Executive is Karen Pasquale. Today, we are here to frame an issue that affects every single household in New York State, business and taxpayer: the New York State budget deficit. A deficit is not just about numbers. It reflects much more, providing useful policy guidance as to what is taking place in our state, our economy, and serves as a wake-up call for all of us in public service to shape public policy in line with available revenue. Recently, the governor announced that he will call the state legislature back to Albany during the month of September to address a mid-year budget gap of $2.1 billion. The governor stated that he would like to have an accord or an agreement with the legislature by Labor Day. That is why we are here today as county leaders. As these negotiations continue, county leaders call upon the state to take this opportunity to change the way Albany conducts its financial business. Mindful of the California budget crisis, the decisions made this year and next year will have an important and lasting consequence on how county budgets are framed during 2010. What we have concluded is governing in the traditional way, therefore, appears to be a thing of the past. And we all wish, as public servants, that we have normality upon us, but we do not. And that is clear to county leaders who are facing mid-year budget cuts, deficits, because of shortfalls in sales tax revenues, lagging reimbursement from the state, and the severe challenge of crafting a balanced budget for 2010, mindful of the property tax impact. We are having this event today to let Governor Patterson know that we are listening. The governor has been going around the state talking about the dire circumstances the state is facing. He's remarked that nobody is listening. As county leaders, we understand firsthand the mid-year budget gap the state is facing, as the counties are tethered to the state's financial picture, and the revenues the state collects are the same revenues the counties collect to run government programs. As state lawmakers consider proposals to close the $2.1 billion mid-year budget deficit, we call on them to cut spending and not cost shifting. And should they propose cutting spending, we will stand with them. If they propose cost shifting to county property taxpayers, we will not, and we will fight these proposals to protect county property taxpayers who already pay too much property tax in New York State. Counties are already feeling financial challenges of their own without the added pressure of reduced state reimbursement and tweaks in funding formulas that will require more property taxes to be funneled to pay for state programs and services. The pressures that counties are facing include local sales tax receipts for the first half of the year, which are below expectation for most counties and 9% below last year's receipts. Lagging reimbursement from the state for state programs and services delivered at the county level. Increased employee costs in the form of pension contributions and healthcare costs. And let me highlight for a minute the anticipated pension costs that we are tracking for 2010, 2011, and 2012. We are anticipating the state comptroller to announce a doubling of county pension contributions for calendar year 2011, from the current rate of 7.8% to 11% of payroll for 2011. We are also tracking for the calendar year 2012-13. The State Budget Division is estimating 24% of payroll for county pension costs. That will be in excess north of $1 billion for pension costs alone.